Oh hey, how you doing? It's me, Just Rob. What are you thinking of that jingle there? I think it's gonna be catchy. It's gonna be a hitter. Top 10 iTunes pop charts. So this weekend was quite the epic one. Toy Fair started on Friday. Yeah, Saturday, Friday. And it ended yesterday on Monday, and oh boy. Lots of really great figure announcements and then some. Me, Fernando, and Andres, aka the Kylo Ren Experience and the Synth Lives, were Instagram messaging every day, just totally freaking out on all of these different companies and all of their different releases. So I'm going to be going over what I am most excited for, as well as what company I think totally won this year when it comes to what they were showing off. So let's get started. NECA, my boys, they started Toy Fair off with a real scream. NECA started the show off with the announcement of the classic Pennywise figure. Tim Curry's Pennywise, a 7-inch ultimate figure with 3 interchangeable heads and some accessories, and the figure looks awesome. Pretty freaky too. Pretty darn freaky. This is something me, Fernando, and Andres were talking about a lot when we first saw that NECA was teasing a sculpt for 2017 Pennywise. They're like, there's no way that they can't do OG Pennywise. So when this popped up, all three of us collectively crapped ourselves. We were just totally in awe of this. So not only did they wow and oh my god, hi Mark, with OG Pennywise, we also finally got to see a painted 2017 7-inch scale Ultimate Pennywise as well. This Pennywise comes with 2 extra heads, a paper boat, 2 extra hands, I'm pretty sure a balloon holding hand, and a balloon, obviously, of course, and this figure looks pretty darn good. I can definitely say these 2 Pennywise figures are figures that I will be picking up, and you will probably see myself, Fernando, and Andres picking up in one of our toy hunting vlogs. Those are coming back, I promise. But yeah, NECA really started the show off with a scream. And then, of course, NECA announced the Laura Moon American Gods action figure. She looks pretty beast and bloody. And then we got the Guillermo del Toro Signature Collection 7-inch scale action figure, the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. And let me say, wow, this figure, it looks so perfect and good. It looks awesome. I really want to pick that up because the Pale Man, he was my favorite monster from Pan's Labyrinth. I'm sure that opinion is shared with many a people. But Pale Man, yes man. I apologize for that terrible joke. Now, NECA's second day at Toy Fair was a little meh, for me personally. Because the entire time I was sitting there hoping that they would be dropping some new Godzilla images, but we're not gonna talk about that. Don't worry, NECA, I'm on your side. I feel for you. The other company, not so much. Anyway, yeah, they showed off some of the Alien 7 scale Series 13 figures. So first in the Alien releases of NECA's second day, they showed off the Snake and Scorpion Alien figures, both looking really, really cool. We are finally getting a Sergeant Apone figure with this set, finally. Seems like people have been asking for this dude for way too long now, and he looks pretty beast. The second announcement NECA made that day was the release of the Alien vs. Predator arcade appearance 7-inch scale action figures of Dutch and Lynn. Both Dutch and Lynn look friggin' awesome, but if I had to pick one between the other, I'd totally go with Lynn because she got a sword, man. But Dutch, he's got that Mega Man Buster cannon. But these figures do look really, really cool. I really like their varying colors between each other, and these might be a major pickup for me. And then when it felt like the day was over for NECA, they came out with the Predator 2 7-inch scale action figure Ultimate Elder, the Golden Angel. This dude looks friggin' amazing, bruh. I love the paint on this guy. I love the mold of this guy. And I'm one of those people, and so is Fernando. We both love Predator 2 just as much as we love the original. We feel like there's a little bit too much unnecessary hate for Predator 2, even though it was basically just a retread of what we saw in the original, only just in the city. I still enjoy it! And the Elder is one of the reasons why I enjoyed it so much, of course, along with the Xenomorph skull and the spaceship. That was nuts! And then NECA dropped another bomb. The 7-scale action figure Ultimate Bad Blood vs. Enforcer 2-pack. Both of these figures have been released before because my boy Fernando, he owns both of these, but it looks like they might come with extra accessories. I'm not too sure. I am not a big collector of the Predator. but these figures look pretty darn awesome. I will say that. I'll say that much. So the final announcement from NECA came as a teaser image, no figure there, and it just says The Predator coming soon, and it says that it will be a 7-inch scale action figure, and it will be titled The Ultimate Predator. Images and information regarding this figure will not be available until the movie release date. So obviously they're keeping a lot of stuff under lock and key with this because they don't want to unveil too much, right? Me, Andres, and Fernando, we all freaked out over that because we knew NECA would have to do something with the new Predator movie. It's just you're never too sure, and thankfully we were put at ease. NECA's third day at Toy Fair really played to the horror fanboys out there because we are finally getting Friday the 13th 7-inch scale action figure Ultimate Part 2 Jason. Not a big fan of Part 2 Jason, but this figure looks pretty damn good. Really like the assortment of accessories that he will be coming with, and I already know that Fernando will be picking up this figure the second that he lays his eyes on it. But something that really caught my attention when pictures of NECA's booth were being put up on Instagram was this gigantic Jason figure. I'm like, that has to just be for display. That's not a real thing. It's a real thing. We are getting a giant Jason figure, 1/4 scale action figure, Part 4, and he is huge. He dwarves a normal sized NECA figure. He comes with 2 weapons, 2 alternate heads, a wounded hand, I guess 1 alternate damaged head, and the other one that you could actually put the machete through. Just look at these pictures. They look fantastic. He's going to be $120 roonies. So I might spend $120 on a Jason. All depends on where Godzilla is at this point in time, because we all know Goji over everything. And the final major release on NECA's third day was the Ash vs. Evil Dead prop replica Possess Ashy Slashy puppet. I had seen this multiple times before and I thought it'd been released, but yeah, here he is again, and he looks pretty darn awesome. Now NECA's fourth day I really wasn't all too interested in. Kind of feels like their last day was kind of just like this stuff like, yeah, here you go. So yeah, I was really digging everything that NECA was showing aside from their last day at Toy Fair. Pennywise, Jason, Aliens, and Predators, cannot wait, and I'm hoping to be seeing some Godzilla news from them as well, because I know that they've been working on stuff. It's just, we all know Toho has to approve first, and yeah, that's cool. So another company I was really keeping my eye on when it came to Toy Fair was Funko, just because right now they are the king of properties. They have the rights to so many different characters across so many different franchises, so I was really expecting to see some crazy stuff from Funko, and lo and behold, they announced some pretty awesome stuff. So first off came the announcement of their Monsters Inc. Funko Pops, as well as the Toys R Us exclusive Felted Sully. We got some Moana Pops, and I really loved Moana, so this is really cool. And we also got the announcement of Lock, Shock, and Barrow Funko Pops from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Very excited for those. Hercules and Pegasus, which is coming out next month, and it has Hercules riding Pegasus with a nice clear stand. That looks pretty cool. Then we have the Hercules Funko Pop series. The only pop I'm really interested from that entire series is Hades, because Hades looks awesome. And they also announced the Doug Funko Pops. We're getting Disney Doug, Disney Patty, Pork Chop, Felted Pork Chop, Quail Man, and Quail Dog. And then we got some Marvel stuff, which I could honestly give 2 craps about. We got to see Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom, some new pops from that, including a very awesome Raptor pop. So cool. And quite possibly one of my favorite announcements from Funko was their It action figure and plush collections. First set consists of Pennywise with a balloon, Georgie in his raincoat, and Bill. The second set consists of Pennywise with his free-floating arm that he was chewing on in that one scene, Beverly Marsh, and Ben. And the final set has Stan and Richie and Pennywise with his crab arms. Those look really cool. I'm assuming they will be much like the Stranger Things action figures, kind of small, with Pennywise kind of being the figure that everybody really wants in each set. And then the Pennywise plush toys, I mean, just look at these things. They are disturbing, but they are so very adorable at the same time. Kinda want to collect them all. Say what you will about that. And then we got a look at more It Pops. We got Bill, Ben, Beverly Marsh covered in blood, normal Beverly Marsh, Richie Tozier with the bat, Eddie in his loser/lover arm cast, Georgie with a bow, dead Georgie without his arm, and we are getting 3 3 new Pennywise pops, one with the fireplace poker going through his face, which looks awesome, the crab-armed Pennywise from the end, and Pennywise chewing on the bloody arm. Those are gonna be definite hunt downs for sure. And then we got the Mystery Minis 90s Nick, which is coming out next month, and that features Tommy, Chucky, Ren, Stimpy, Arnold, the Angry Beavers, Eliza Thornberry, Cat Dog, Rocco, Nigel Thornberry, and Oblina from Ah Real Monsters. Now apparently there are going to be exclusive figures for different stores. Now the exclusive figures for Toys R Us are Heifer, Itkiss, and Helga. And for Hot Topic we will have Gerald, Reptar, and Crumb. And then the GameStop version will have these 3 characters over here. Funko was absolutely killing it this year, but what I'm going to talk about next, that was my favorite. So Funko announced a brand new series called Savage World, which will feature horror series icons in the style of old school action figures from the He-Man series. And by God, do I want them all now. The first series will consist of Freddy with his glove, Jason with his axe and sword, Leatherface with his hammer and his chainsaw, Pinhead with the lament configuration and 2 hooks. These figures, they look absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for these to finally come out because god damn it, they look awesome. Michael Myers, Jason, Pinhead, Freddy, and Leatherface, the OG group, the boys. I cannot wait. Big ups to Funko for totally smacking that out of the park. Giving us horror fans something we didn't know we wanted, but now we totally do want. Aside from that, Storm Collectibles announced Mortal Kombat figures, some which had been announced for some time now, some which were completely brand new. I really want to pick up their Reptile figure, he looks awesome. NECA and Funko were really the driving forces this year for me. They both announced things that I really want to get, and when it comes to picking who did what better, I can't. Funko and NECA totally blew me out of the water this year, so I think both of them are the major winners of this year's Toy Fair. Both of the companies unveiled things that I am interested in and things that I could really give 2 craps about, but the majority of what they announced I am definitely going to be getting and looking for in many other figure hunting vlogs to come. So in the comments section below, please tell me what you are excited for, what company you thought totally won over Toy Fair with their announcements, and what you will be picking up overall. This is the first time I've covered Toy Fair and I hope you enjoyed this. I know this wasn't the craziest, most detailed look on what happened at Toy Fair. I just wanted to go over the companies that excited me the most and all that other stuff, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next year I'll do full coverage of it, or maybe next year we'll be at Toy Fair. How do you feel about that? But that little teaser aside, I will see you all tomorrow with another video. Hope you enjoyed the videos today. I don't know how to close this out. Toy Fair 2018!